All right, welcome back, everybody, to Site's Investment Infrastructure Expo. I'm Jeremy Bennett, Site's Executive Director, and right now we are moving forward and keeping on schedule. So let's bring into the live stream Amanda Brauer from St. Charles County. She's the manager of roads and traffic. Welcome, Amanda. How are you doing today?
Good morning. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Amanda is she's been presenting at Sites Expo since 2017, so she understands the process. And with the expansion of St. Charles County keeps going west, those roads are having to be basically completely redone all in western St. Charles County in the Wentzville area. So I can imagine your job's been keeping you pretty busy.
Yes, busy as usual.
Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get right to it.
All right, sounds good. Again, thank you for having me. This is, like Jeremy said, my fifth time presenting at this conference, and I wish we were in person and not virtual, but we'll get through this hopefully next year. So I am the manager of roads and traffic for St. Charles County. That means that I oversee the road board and all of the projects that it funds. So the county's half-cent sales tax was instituted in 1985, and since then it has funded $1.4 billion worth of transportation improvements in the county, paying about half of that amount of, so putting in 700 million for all of those improvements. We typically try to leverage our funds. So with changes over in available funding over the last 10 years, the county funding percentage has varied from 35% to 72%, with a 10-year average of about 47. So we like to be right around that 50% mark. The proposed 2020 TIP provided just under 13 million in county funds for 26.6 million in improvements throughout the county, so 49%. I will say this was kind of a lower year in terms of what we distributed this year. However, the previous year was very big with the I-70 design build. The county contributed 10 million to that, and several other big projects. So we kind of used the this year to kind of catch up, but we have not seen a lull in funds, and we're still steadily seeing about 30 million a year in sales tax revenue for the transportation projects. So the 2021 to 23 Transportation Improvement Plan includes over 60 projects and approximately $80 million in sales tax funds for construction projects throughout the county. And just remember, when I say 80 million in half-cent sales tax funds, that means that the overall projects are probably around the $160 million mark or more. So this is just a list of the overall projects in the TIP and what the county's contribution is. I'm not going to sit on this for too long, but if you want to go back and look at the presentation, you can certainly do that and let us know if you have any questions on any of these. Our first project that I'm going to discuss is Route A GM improvements. So this is obviously a MoDOT route. The county it submitted for governor's cost share on this project and was awarded I think it was $4 million in cost share funds to do this project. The estimated construction is around $4.5 million, and the anticipated bid date is spring of 21. This includes new parking shoulders, right turn lanes, new shoulders and additional 10-foot shoulders, lighting, pavement treatment, traffic signals, guardrail, and fiber throughout the corridor. So this is a pretty significant project, and we're excited to get these improvements done for the GM plant and all that they're doing out there. From Darden Prairie, they will have the Hanley Road reconstruction and improvements from Feisey to Pleasant Meadow Drive. This project is replacing two existing 10.5-foot wide travel lanes with new 11-foot wide travel lanes, enclosed storm sewers, sidewalks, with an estimated construction cost of $1.5 million and a bid date of spring of 21. Lake St. Louis roundabout at Veterans Memorial Parkway. This is the construction of a 6-legged roundabout at the intersection of Lake St. Louis and Veterans Memorial. The estimated construction cost is $0.35 million. The right-of-way acquisition is underway, and I believe they anticipate a MoDOT letting in March. So I believe that's still on schedule for that date. Other city projects include the Brookstone Stormwater, install curb inlet and 50 feet of pipe for $25,000, and then asphalt overlay for 600, excuse me, and 50,000, and concrete slab replacement for 650,000. I will say I heard back from Lake St. Louis, and they provided this information. The other cities likely have similar projects that I don't have information on. So always, look at the city's website or reach out to the cities individually to see what they have going on in terms of maintenance projects. City of St. Charles has Little Hills Expressway and Melwood Parkway roundabout. This will accommodate a future ramp to 370 and improve the intersection level of service at this intersection. It includes pavement for roundabout approaches, MSE walls, and a 2,300 linear feet of 12-inch water main. The estimate is $2 million, and the anticipated bid date is summer of 2021. The Zumbell Road Bridge culvert replacement between Regency Parkway and Deerbergs. This is a new reinforced concrete box culvert. The construction is expected to begin in the fall when federal funds are available. This has an estimated cost of $2.5 million. And yeah, fall. Mugi Road interchange. So this is one that MoDOT is actually handling everything on this project, but I just wanted to give it a quick mention. They may have talked about it yesterday, but the county has funded this project through various sources. This is a $15.6 million project. I think that might be the total cost. So not just construction, but this has also been expanded. MoDOT has added an overlay for all of 94, which will be part of this bid. And my office went after $2.4 million or $1.2 million in federal with a $1.2 million match to add an additional lane in the segments where it wouldn't be 3 lanes. So this will, and on the MoDOT website, it has everything, but this will widen the entirety of 94 to 3 lanes in each direction between 364 and I-70. So this is a huge project. It should be bid in the fall, and we're very excited about this. Boshertown Road Phase 2, widen roadway for 3 lanes and shoulders and relocate Boshertown at Highway B. Again, this will be bid in the fall when federal funds are available and is estimated at $3.25 million. Systemic safety improvements in the city of St. Charles. This is various items throughout the city at various locations. Again, this will begin in fall when federal funds are available, and the project estimate is $700,000. City of St. Peters has a Greenway Phase 4 project, Centennial Greenway. So the project limits are Maclay Village Drive to Harvester or to Hackman Road, 1 mile. Project includes removal of sidewalk and replacement with 10-foot wide multi-use path. Estimated construction cost is $1.4 million, and the bid date is summer of 21. Wentzville Parkway is moving forward with Wentzville is moving forward with Wentzville Parkway South, Phase 1 and 2. This project will relocate the intersection of Wentzville Parkway and the eastbound off-ramp and on-ramp to a roundabout. There's a picture on the next page. The cost estimate for the roundabout portion is, I don't see the total here, is about $8 million, I think. And this should be bid in fall of 21. Phase 2 will extend the Parkway South to Interstate Drive, and that overall cost estimate is $10 million. Okay, so the total for Phase 1 is 4.9. Sorry, I was confused about what that was. And Phase 2 will be bid in 22. Here's a picture of what those look like. So Phase 2 will involve railroad coordination, and again, that will be another year. County Highway, I just wanted to note they had some maintenance bids out right now. This is the webpage for those. If you'd like to look them up, they are due in just a few days. So they're also working on Route N at Route Z signal intersection improvements. The bid date is late 21 and estimated construction cost is 2.4 million. This will realign the intersection, make a signal, so much safer and efficient out there. Gudermuth Road Phase 2, east of New Interchange to Motherhead Road. This will replace the existing 10.5-foot lanes with 2 new 12-foot lanes and a 2-way left turn lane, as well as an 8-foot trail. The bid date is late 21 and the cost is 3.6 million. David Holkel Parkway, Phase 1B, from Old South Point Prairie to Winsville Park, south to Route N. Estimated bid date is late 21 and the cost is 1.5 million. Gateway Greenlight, we have another phase that should be coming out this spring. Countywide travel time detectors, count stations, pan tilt zoom cameras, video detection, and 12 miles of new fiber. Again, should be spring. I can't remember the cost estimate on that and didn't put it on here. So I also wanted to note, like Jeremy said, we have things going on throughout the county. Route N is a huge study right now, and we're hoping to move forward with projects on Route N. David Holkel Parkway continues to move forward, and sections are being built. If you go to our website here, listed the road construction projects, there's a list of everything that's active in design phase, whatever phase it's in. We try to keep those descriptions accurate so that it tells you when to anticipate bids for those. We'll try to even do better about that. We're also trying to update our GIS mapping to include that same information. So I can definitely forward that along to site as it gets updated. But always go to that website and definitely let me know if you have any questions or anything you want more information about. I'm happy to help. And I think that's all I have.
Okay, great. So, I got a question and MoDOT touched upon it just a little bit, but I guess the sharp curve in Wentzville, that's been kind of updated on a priority list. Any idea of where that's moving? I know a lot of our members live out in that area, or they travel through there to go to the lake, or traveling through. So, any update on that you can give us?
Yeah, it's a MoDOT project, so we don't have much say, but I do know that it's on the draft STIP. It was on the draft STIP last year that never moved forward because of COVID. So we're really hopeful. MoDOT has indicated that they're really hopeful that it will be on the MoDOT's 5-year STIP. We don't know what year, but we all have our fingers crossed to see that big project coming. Additionally, we provided $1 million to MoDOT to go ahead and study the interchange at 64 and 70 so that we can hopefully have some projects there either at the same time frame or close behind to kind of help the bottleneck, because we know once you fix the railroad bottleneck, we're going to still have a little bit of an issue back there too. So that's all hopefully coming here in the next 5 years, and fingers crossed.
Right, exactly. I know that travel times going out that way, even Thursday evenings and Fridays and the weekends, it's just long. It's crazy, and hopefully that'll get resolved with some more much needed funds. And speaking on that, we'll have Chris Davis, Site's Government Affairs Director. He'll be coming in after Jason Jonas to talk about what we are doing and helping try to increase the funding for MoDOT for some of those cost sharing programs that the county directors really rely on to get some of these projects funded.
Yes, we love cost share. We love STP. So like I said, we try to invest the 50% and get it from other sources otherwise. So we're definitely willing to share.
All right. Thank you again, Amanda. And we look forward to having you again next year. And thank you for your time.